Greetings from Bali, Indonesia. I'm staying in Ubud, which is in the center of Bali, and it is considered the arts and cultural center of the island of Bali. It is also home to the Sacred Monkey Forest. The Sacred Monkey Forest in Ubud is home to over 600 Balinese long-tailed macaque monkeys. Now what's really interesting about where I'm staying is I'm just south of the monkey forest, and most of the central activities of Ubud are north of the monkey forest, which means I need to take a shortcut through the forest in order to get to town. Now you hear all kinds of motor traffic. The shortcut that I take is also used by scooters all the time, so it's honestly not a really enjoyable walk. Avoiding, it's very narrow, lots of scooters, but the enjoyable part, if you can call it that, are the monkeys. I have a thing with monkeys. I mean, I like them, they're great, but there's a school of thought that says the only people who actually think monkeys are cute are people who've never actually had to interact with them. And here in Ubud, there's a similar sentiment. This shortcut through the monkey forest is not a preferred way to go. In fact, some people think I'm crazy for walking through. The monkeys are very accustomed to humans, but it also means they'll take your stuff and they can sometimes harass you a little bit. Never ever walk through the forest with food, because they will take your bag, your sunglasses, anything, in the hopes of getting this food from you. Now another thing that you need to be nervous about with monkeys in general, anywhere in the world, monkeys are notorious for carrying rabies and even some strains of herpes. Apparently the monkeys that are in this forest have all been vaccinated. It's not fail-safe. Because the monkey forest is not a walled or caged-in zoo, the monkeys are allowed to come and go as they please, which means just standing outside the fence right here, there are monkeys in the trees all around me. Sometimes they'll venture a little bit into the town on either side of the forest. Provides for lots of photo opportunities, shall we say, even if you don't go inside the forest itself. Now if you go into the forest, you will get a much different experience. There are 3 sacred temples in the forest, and there are groups of monkeys that live, troops of monkeys that live in various parts of the forest. And it is considered a sacred site by the local Balinese people. Each troop of monkeys has its own keeper who takes care of them and makes sure they're fed, and can wrestle the odd hat or pair of sunglasses that a monkey has appropriated away from the monkeys. Rumor has it that recently the monkeys have been acting up more often, and certainly the local word on the street is that if you're inside the park, you're okay, unless you have food, at which point all bets are off. However, if you're outside the park, for example where I am, taking this shortcut across the park, you're on your own. So it's important to be vigilant and to be careful. There's a monkey right behind me. Do you see him? Yeah, there he is. So he's eyeing me up right now, so I think I'm gonna keep walking and let's see what we find.